Hi everyone, this is Miss Marcotte. I'm going to record a quick video reviewing Unit 4, Week 3. We've talked about nets, we've talked about finding surface area, and we've talked about polygons in the coordinate plane. All right, so I'm going to be looking at page 443. Yep, we're starting off with lesson 7.4, finding the area of polygons. And so for this one, we're using our coordinate grid here. We have another composite shape. So we could actually break this shape up into two rectangles that I know how to find the area of. And I know on the coordinate grid, we could actually just count the smaller squares if you could see them, how many make up the inside, but let's use our base and height formula here. So let's start with the top one. So again, for rectangles, we can do base times height or length times width. So my base here is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I have a height of 2. So 6 times 2 is going to get me 12, or I could count that I had 12 units inside here. All right, for the bottom one, do the same thing. Base times height. This time my base is 3, and then my height 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3 times 7 gets me 21, and then we'll add 12 plus 21 to get 33. And this would be square units because we're finding area. So units squared or square units. Okay, not too bad. If I was finding perimeter, I would do my distance around. All right, let's take a look at the next one. We talked about some nets of different shapes. So like the rectangular prism that we have here, how this would look if we unfolded this. Here's a net example right here. All right. So number 1, this would be a triangular prism because you've got triangle bases and rectangular sides, as opposed to number 2, that's a triangular pyramid. Again, you've got the triangle base, but instead of having another triangular base, you've got them coming together at a point. Those edges are coming together at a vertex, and you've got triangular sides instead of the rectangular sides. Okay. So drawing a net of this pyramid. So that's when you would have the 3 different triangles. I think I have that one over here. Yep. So the triangular pyramid, which I've got this here, is my triangular pyramid. If I open that up, that would be made of 4 triangles. 1 for the base, and then each of my 3 different sides. Okay, next up, for number 4, that's going to be a square pyramid because I can see my square base and then my triangular faces telling me that's a square pyramid. And then the last one is going to be another triangular pyramid because I've got my 2 different triangular faces here and the 3 rectangular sides. Okay, let's move on. Let's talk about finding the surface area of these shapes now. Surface area of these shapes. So remember with surface area, for number 1, a lot of you are going to want to do 6 times 5 times 3, but that would be for volume. You want to find the area of the front, which would be 6 times my height of 5, which is 30. My top, which is going to be 6 times 3, which is 18. And then my sides, 3 times 5 gets me 15. And you can either do 30 plus 30 plus 18 plus 18 plus 15 plus 15, or 30, 18, 15, and then multiply that by 2 to count for front, back, top, bottom, and both sides. All right, so let's do this method. 8 and 15 gets me 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. 5, 6, 63. Multiply that by 2. Gets me 126 feet squared. This is still squared because we're still finding area. All right. For the triangular prism, remember we want to find the area of our triangular face, which is 1/2 base times height. Let me zoom in here a little. That's a little better. Okay, 1/2 of my base times my height. My base is 8. My height is 7. Well, I know 1/2 of 8 is 4, and 4 times 7 gets me 28. And I've got 2 of those triangles, the front and the back. Okay, so we're going to have 28 plus 28. And then the sides of my triangle, I can see this is another equilateral triangle. All 3 sides of the triangle are the same. They're all 8. So I can do 16. That's that here. 16 times 8. 8 times 6, 48. 8, 1, 128. So I'm going to have 3 128s. We're going to add that up. Okay, these are all 8, so that's going to be 40, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then 4. So I've got 440, and this is going to be centimeters squared. All right, last one, we're going to look at the surface area of my pyramids down here. So for number 1, I can see I've got a square pyramid because I can see my square base with my triangular sides. So start with that triangle. We've got 1/2 of my base times my height again. My base looks like is 4 with the height, that dotted line, being 5. Well, 1/2 of 4 is 2. 2 times 5 gets me 10. So each of those triangles are 10, and you've got 4 triangles. All right, and then my base, it's a square, so all 4 sides are the same. 4 times 4 gets me 16. So I've got 16 plus 40. So I took the 10 that I got for the area of the triangle, multiplied that by 4. So 56 inches squared is going to be my surface area of my pyramid, square pyramid here. Okay, hopefully this helps. Again, this is for our quiz tomorrow. Unit 4, quiz 3, covering nets, surface area, and polygons in the coordinate plane. Alrighty, hope you guys have a great night. See you tomorrow. Bye.